Morning. How we doing? We've got a riot of Bulfargan in here. Absolutely will, Scott. Hello. Oh my goodness. Let me start back. Crazy. Thank you so much for that sub for 24 months of support. There is no 24th Legion. I'm out of jokes. Help. This is truly grimdark. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. How are you today? We've also got Caddis. We've got Butts coming in. Welcome in. I know Sly is here. Ravenlord is here. Who am I missing? Noraman, I think I said hello. Hello? Scott, hello? How are y'all doing? It is Tuesday. That's a very Tuesday. I don't know. I'm with you guys. It's only Tuesday. It's only 10 a.m. and I just feel behind. Like, just in general. Sneaker, welcome in. How are ya? I'm meowdy to ya. We're going to be working on this Techmarine. So this Techmarine is part of our big Imperial Fist commission. So here are some Terminators. We started the Apothecary. So these are all the same project. And we just need to dive into our next character. We're cruising along on this project, which makes me very happy. Because we've got some other projects that I'm going to dedicate the rest of the week to. So if we can get these guys kind of together on their own, then I can spend some time on the ones I'm a little behind on. So that's the plan for this week. Ah, thank you. Is there anything you're working on, Sneaker? Got any projects? Chat, same question. Anyone doing some hobby today? I know a lot of us still at work. Any hobby plans maybe later for in the day? You know what? I bet a Life of Madness would love to have that clipped. Just a quick little snipping tool action there. But yeah, my plan is these guys this morning, and then I've got to swap over to... There's one little thing I want to record, probably this afternoon. And then swap over to Chaos Knights. I bet they would. Too bad. Scott, if you could go ahead and just... Let's see, pretty good. Finally finished Demon Prince number 2. I saw that. He looks so good. I hope to pick up a Night Lord's Terminator this week, so I can finish my Master of Executions, 3 Forge Fiends, 2 Warp Smiths, and Demon Prince number 3. There is a lot on the table for crazy. That's a lot of chaos there, friendo. Let's see, Sneakers slowly chipping. Ooh, Salamander's Eradicator, yes. Salamanders are my favorite chapter to paint. They are so much fun. Are we enjoying the Eradicator? You're back, tiny female, come to get blood. We do that. Yeah, sure. Best of luck. I'm probably gonna start the Stern Guard. Thought about it yesterday, but arms were too noodly after the... That's the worst. I know we talked about it a little bit in the Discord, but like just the fact that you can't do like normal things after the gym on those hard days. It's so hard. Gains for the gains, God, that's right. Mine's always if I have to cook after like a hard day at the gym. That's always the worst. Like between chopping up vegetables, moving pots around. Like if I have a really hard arm day, like a push day, and then I have to cook, it's the worst. But then yeah, if you have to go upstairs like you guys were talking about after a leg day, it's so hard. I'm too busy laughing at Will's Blender. What do I need to screen? I would say just snip it for Life of Madness. I figure Life of Madness would appreciate it. And see, Mini Butts is back at school today. Glad to hear that. So I have a chance of being productive today. I'm glad she's feeling better. Oh, no sock dresses today then. Squeezel, welcome in. How are ya? Right, so if I have a complaint about Infinity models, oh, it's tiny fiddly joints. They are very small, yeah. They're definitely tiny. One Badger, thank you so much for that sub for 48 months of support. Thank you so much. How are you today? What you up to? Got it. I'll no context DM it to him. Perfect. Everyone says it's odd, kinda, because one arm's loving it, the other is thinking of filing divorce proceedings for my body. I have that sometimes, because my right arm is much stronger than my left. And yeah, some days. I think it's now finally feeling a little bit more even. But when I first started, it was awful. Imagine trying to play high-action FPS after an arms day. Hands shaking, just not giving the energy to press buttons. Yup. Yup. Yeah, get out of here, Rookie of the Year. Scott got an award from his Zoom Zooms last night. Congrats, Scott. Hey, Leafy. I am good. How are you? I thought of you last night. I downloaded that Boosu. I think I'm saying that wrong still. I was playing around with that last night, so thank you for the recommendation. I actually, I got a little angry. I thought when I had signed up for the Duolingo, like, premium thingy, that was monthly. It wasn't. So now I have a lot of Duolingo that I've already paid for that I can't get a refund on. So I'm going to do both. But I really like that app. If anyone else is trying to do a language for the new year, Busu is pretty cool. It's B-U-S-U-U. Live Men's Blood Angle stream. I mean, do you want him to be a Blood Angle? Would you like him to be? We Techmarining it up. How are you? Let's see. All groovy for Badger. Just about to go to, the cinema. What are we seeing, Badger? What you got? Squeezo says Malifaux, where the face, left hair, right hair, ponytail, left ear, and right ear, and chin are all separate pieces. Yep. Yup. But we love them anyway, because pretty. Once you get them all smooshed together, pretty. Everyone says, yep, I also need to work on my form. My left arm does not want to stay straight on the shoulder presses. Keeps trying to wing out to the side. It's hard when your body is trying to, like, adjust. Like, no, you need to be doing the work. Just hang in there. I did yesterday. I increased my weights. I'm just going to basically eat myself into the next, like, the next bit of weights here. Instead of, like, usually there's a point where I'm like, okay, this is feeling easier. I'm going to go up in weights. That hasn't happened this time, but we're gonna force it. I'm so glad you like it. It's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. And then I had, like, people sending me things for correction, which is kind of cool. It's a neat little app, so thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate it. What you up to today? One Life. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I know that one. You'll have to let us know, Badger. But I hope you have fun at the cinema. I just like getting to say going to the cinema, because you don't say that here. Just say the movie theater. And it says, I had a magazine subscription. Canceled on the 18th of last month, but still got charged on the 20th. Apparently you have to cancel like a week before the next charge date. I call bull. Yeah. Well, I just have twice the practice to do for Japanese, because I'm not going to just not use it. Oh, Saren, hello, how are you? Slice says, my body always tries to wing out to the side. I'm not even trying to do exercise. It's tough when, like, the weak side of your body just is like, no. Right side can handle it. I don't need to be here. It's like, no. Yes, you do. You stay put. Shall do, yeah, let us know. That's what's kind of excited to get back to the kettlebell today. Let's go. Let's go. I think I got legs today. I will also be waddling around here. Terrible, Scott, terrible. Although I did chuckle. Don't tell him that, Badger. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage the Scott. He doesn't need it. Both my sides are weak, as are the front and the back. You can come join us, Sly. Come join us. Gains for the gains, God. Alright. Here's a little bit of our panel lining. We need some more. We'll do that later. I want to start edge highlighting. Oh no. Saren says, I'm okay. The furnace has decided to bork out on us today. I'm also going to attempt some checker pattern on a small banner today. Very nice. I don't think checker's that bad. I know it kind of intimidates a lot of people, but once you get into the groove of it, I don't think it's too bad. I'm excited to see your checkers later. Ah, I would, but the fibromyalgia would be too much for her. That makes sense. That makes sense. What has everyone else got going on today? We're fixing furnaces. Working out. What else have we got? Feel the way about the Harlequin checks? Yeah. I mean, kind of the same. Just sideways, right? Just doing sideways checkers. If you can get like a good kind of, I don't know, almost make like a grid. It gets a lot easier. You can get that kind of sketched out. The nice part is it's really easy to touch up as you go. So you can get your initial kind of pass done. And then clean up with the other color if you need to. Doing the full plank down to elbow plank exercise. Back up. Starting to drop me on my face. My arms were so wobbly. Yeah. I made the mistake of trying to do those at like the end of my little circuit. And no, I have to move those up. Or they're not going to get done. So I will pass that along, if that helps at all. Do them earlier so you got some more strength. My favorite plank is face plank in bed under the covers. It's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, very, very fit today. I didn't make the mistake. The gym teacher intentionally put them toward the end. Ah, I see. Okay, this is like guided. I mean, yeah, if you want the extra challenge. They're right back there. I was thinking about, normally I do treadmill and then weights. I was thinking about swapping those around today. See how much of a difference it makes. Since I'm trying to push weights. If I put them up front, how much can we do? Let me play with that today. You can do that for like 8 hours? My goodness. Got the beast. Face plank for 8 hours. My goodness. I don't think there was anything else. Yesterday I did more admin type stuff. The December challenge video is going to be up on Wednesday. I think we are going to use Wednesdays as just YouTube day. So that'll be when videos go up, when I record stuff, when I work on admin social media type stuff. I think I want to try that for a bit. So next video will be up tomorrow over on the YouTubes, which I will throw in chat if you're not following us over there. Subscribe for our Twitch VODs for our videos we've been doing. I've got a Seraphon basing tutorial coming here soon. Yeah, go subscribe over there if you want to check it all out. And then I'm going to work on our anime repaint. I'm going to get the first couple steps done. I'm pretty excited about. Your Huracanum and Steam Tank come Thursday. Let's go. They're really quick. It's awesome. Anyone else doing some hobby today? What have we got, chat? Anyways, as I started 25 pounds, that's my go-to weight for the standard classes. Since this was only weight training for an hour, I ended up having a cycle between 25, 20, 15 pounds, depending on the reps and the exercises, yeah. I have a couple weights set up for depending. And then whenever I just want to be humbled, whenever I think I'm doing well, then I try lateral raises, and I have to go down in weight quite a bit. We do them as often as we can, because I want to get that weight up. But yeah, that's a humbling one. I'm gonna keep this story secret. No one else steal my cheap old models. I am glad you have found them. I'm also glad that those models are now back in stock, so you don't have to, like, fight other people for them. You know? Hey, Grumpy Insight, welcome in. How are ya? What you up to today? We're working on a Techmarine. This is going to be joining our Imperial Fist army. Everyone says I was productive yesterday. Made a short and then flurbed. I like that word. Of the YouTube video upload. Caused the algorithm to grant me a whole 34 views. Hell yeah. Part of my last night was I took a clip from Twitch and I wanted to put that up on YouTube. So I think that actually goes up this morning. And it sounds fine there. But then by the time I move it over to TikTok, it's getting compressed somewhere. And it was making me absolutely insane. Because in the drafts, it's really quiet. And it's just me talking, so like it needs to be loud. There's no music or anything. But I must have gone back and forth with that 10 times, trying to get it to work. And this morning it still didn't work, so I gotta figure that out later. It is super when you can hear it. Get them now before the price hike. It's a good idea. Grumpy's is down just under 5 pounds for week 1 of diet and exercise change. Dang, Grumpy. That's amazing. Congrats, congrats. 5 pounds in a week. I was happy with my 1. Congrats, congrats. Sounds like, yeah, staying on track then. Hey, Sensei Swag. Video compression such a strong. I don't understand. How are you today? Welcome in. It's just, I even had it with like YouTube a little bit because like I recorded the thing. I'm like, all right, let's upload it. And it's like, oh, this even here just sounds different. It's like, what is happening? I didn't change anything. Why? Monument to welcome in. I think it's brushes. Yeah, there we go. I need to throw an alias on that. How are you today? Welcome in. Let's see, your nice is going to break out my 10 pounds to do laterals at home once in a while to get the practice in. I can do 30 pounds for leg exercises fairly well, but now my arms need to play catch up. It's plural, yeah, I need to get an alias on it so they both work. I actually, after our bot decides to shut down after like 2 hours, I think I need to take a day and move things over, which I've just been putting off for forever. I think we finally need to do that. I'm not excited about. Just a bunch of like, I don't know, almost spring cleaning for stream I need to do. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Let's see, anything else streaming? I owe you guys a sub Sunday vote. I was trying to think of some more cool Kingdom Death I could put on it before we throw it on for voting. We'll have a few creepy things, a few pinup things, but as soon as that's ready to go, I'll let you guys know. And I think that's all I got. 35-pound kettlebell is very humbling. I still think that's crazy for a starting weight. But I did see this morning someone was recommending, I think they said 32. So, I mean, that sounds, I guess it's correct. But it does seem like a lot to just get started. Hey, Jezzy. That's my new robot is for. Gonna give, oh, the Roomba first test run. Let's go. We have a little robot back and we love it. What you up to today? We are working on, for anyone coming in, working on a Techmarine. This is for our large Imperial Fist army. So we started the apothecary. We have a librarian also, which I don't know will come on stream or not. I may just work on him off stream. But just trying to cruise on through, because I've got these, and then the other project I'm working on is Chaos Knights, but I'm feeling behind on them, and I don't like that feeling, so I'm going to try and take the next couple days here to get myself caught back up. Between holidays and making sure I took time off, I didn't get as much done on them as I wanted to, so we're going to take the next couple days and catch up. Back on track. Oh, you got one for Christmas too? Robo go burn. It's fun how our toys change as we get a little bit older, right? Now we're all excited for vacuums and I got like one of those little magic bullet blender things for my protein shakes. I was excited for that. It's funny how it changes. Mikey, welcome in. Titan, hello. How you doing? Oh no, I woke up with 103 fever. I hope you're feeling better soon. I'm sorry. That's not a great way to start the day. You're feeling better? I should say 35 pound is the starting weight for men, unless you're a major league nerd. It's always weird too with like the recommendations for ladies and guys. Like I understand that they're different, but like I'm still working up to 35s and you're starting with it? That's nuts to me. I already mentioned the last stream, but yeah, was shocked that I actually desired tools, because people do change as they age, yeah. Usually Scott's gets some type of tool for Christmas. Didn't this year, but because there wasn't anything he'd asked for specifically, but yeah, it definitely changes. The best part of Robot Vacuum is that I'm excited not about the vacuum, but about having to not vacuum. Yep. With Sadie, it's made a big difference for us, just with how much she sheds. So, like, having that run before we have people come over, it's the best. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's see, got 3D prints for my, very gear Terminator conversion. Let's go. That's exciting. Guess that'll be on the desk here later today then. I say Major League Nerd in the complimentary one. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're all on Twitch watching mini painting. I think we're all Major League Nerd. That's like, man, everything I need. Hammer to take things apart, drill to put things together. Done. Alright, so if you got everything you need, no more tools then. Never again. Understood. Mageson, welcome in. How are you? Let's see, I got batteries and cordless power tools. Was very happy. I think the other thing is what? Socks. As we get older, we now appreciate getting the socks for Christmas. We're all getting power tools and socks. I do need more socks. You're zooming too hard, taking out your socks. Guess we realized I need a Trigon for a game on Friday and printed one overnight. I'm curious how your Trigon will do. I used to take it with a bunch of Gene Stealers. I don't know if that's worth doing anymore. I haven't actually taken it this edition. Well, I'm curious to see how that goes. If you don't mind reporting back. Having the Roomba run on a schedule just keeps the ambient pet hair level reasonable. Yes. Yes. Yeah, like we still have to do certain parts where like it collects and the vacuum can't get it. But like I'll go around and spot vacuum rather than doing the whole house. For sure. Much easier. Much easier. Is it cold and rainy here? It is. Yeah, so I don't think we get rain today, but we have some crazy wind here, which is just kicking up like everything. I think we got down to freezing and then we have the wind. We had rain the other day, which was pretty nuts. It was a lot of rain. But yeah, today we're fighting the wind. It was knocking everything over yesterday. Or last night, I guess. Ambient pet hair is impossible to control the Shiba Inu. Ow. Not sure if the Roomba can defeat the fuzz. Best of luck in defeating the fuzz. It is, yeah, it is a constant battle. We have a Shetland sheepdog who also sheds quite a bit. And it does help. It helps quite a bit. But you can definitely tell, because we do it twice a week for the little Roomba. And you can definitely tell it's like, okay, good. I'm glad the vacuum goes tomorrow. Because like it's starting to they're starting to pile up here. We could probably even do 3 if we really wanted to, but it's just us, so it's whatever. But you can definitely tell when it's like almost vacuum time. Sadie's hair clumps will clog Shakira up, then I have to clean it. Yeah, so our dog has more fuzz than hair. And that makes it annoying too. I don't think it's a good nid, but these goddamn Wraith Guard don't have a counter, and this is the closest I can get. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I would do the tunnel with the Trigon, and then I would just pop out as many Gene Stealers as I could cram into a list. It used to be my old list, but I don't think that's super great right now, because the Gene Stealers didn't get a whole lot this edition. They're pretty basic now. I've been taking more and more big bugs. Well, best of luck. I hope it does well. I hope it counters the way you're hoping. Who is Sharkira? Yeah, our robot vacuum. So it comes with a whole bunch of, like, names that you can pick for her. And we went with Sharkira. Keys and Minis, welcome back in. How are you today? We're working on a Techmarine. Talking about robot vacuums, of all things. How are you? Yeah, it's the Shark brand of vacuum, so Sharkira. I say that as if it makes any more sense, but... but yeah, I had like 20 different names you could pick from, which is really silly. Let's see. Slash says, I did some more work on the trash phase of the model last night. Look forward to starting on the shades. Let's go. Let's go. Glad you were out of the ugly phase. It's the worst. Alright, that's enough edge highlighting for now. I'm done for right now. Let's do some details. I'm gonna start on those little pouches and stuff. Now, see, Trigon kills about 4 Wraith Guard on combat and can mostly reliably get into melee without getting shot at. Normally I'm advanced this level of tailoring, but this Eldar dice substitution's got me riled up. And the 5 movement stratagems. That's fair. No, that's fair. I am sure that Eldar army has plenty of wins under its belt. It can weather a Trigon today. That is the nice part, the, like, not getting shot. Like, before you can even get to them. It's always the tough part with, like, melee armies. I got to name the Roomba whatever I want, so mine is Scruffy the Janitor. Oh. That's pretty cute. I love that. I love that that's a universal thing, too, is now naming the robot vacuum. Adorable. Finishing the Space Marine of yesterday, let's go. Let's go. I think after this, I probably will not start anymore until we're back together on stream, because I want to get these guys ready for decals and get the basing started. I don't want to start a million things and not get anything finished here, like I tend to do. I'm that annoying person that starts 20 things and then finishes them all together at the very end. I don't want to do that with this project. Trying to be better about it. We named our Robovac Angron. I want to put googly eyes on him at some point. Yes, absolutely. What Angron would want. Googly eyes. Absolutely. Do some black. Have you tried? Yeah, Vortex Mixer. I put it off for the longest time, but I finally got one, and it has saved already so many pots of paint. I think I've got a few more I need to do, now that you say that. Yeah. It was for the longest time, like, I don't need to spend money on that. That's silly. I don't need that. No, I need it. No, I need that. One of those things you just... It was that and, like, the mold line scraper the Games Workshop had. I initially kind of made fun of it, because I'm like, it's kind of pricey for what it does, but I use it all the time. All the time. I let Mini Butts name the Roombas. They're named Ro and Bot. I like it. I mean, clearly, what else would they be named? Alright. And we've got the bolter. I'm trying to say if we went silver for the cabling or if we go black. Let's go silver, actually. I think I've done both in the past, but I'll stick with our silver. We named our robot Jezebel so Cassie can yell at it to clean better and not feel guilty. Oh no. Are you telling the robot back to get good at cleaning? My goodness. My goodness. Naming our robot vacuums is a ploy to anthropomorphize our future overlords so we won't rise up against them. Is that what it is? We're in trouble if the robot vacs take control. Because, like, ours hangs itself on cords and things. So, like, if they're the future, we're in trouble. Hey, Monty Coder, welcome in. How are ya? Floorsabub sounds like a good name for a Roomba, the Lord of Floors. I like Floorsabub. That's pretty great. I was gonna get a robot vacuum cleaner, but to be honest, I heard they suck. Boo. Boo. Oh, okay, 11 minutes. I'm sure you mean the vacuum, right? Sure you mean the vacuum. No, Chad, no. I like that Sly applauded his own joke. That's my favorite part. Sly, don't encourage yourself. Mine's got the camera to watch out for cords and such. Yours is fancier than ours, then. Ours will just truck over it and then wonder why it gets stuck. Basically, as soon as I hear the vacuum kick on, I run around the house and I pick up anything that she might have a trouble with. Or if I have, like, boxes sitting out that I haven't quite put away yet. Throw everything up. Onto, like, a shelf or something. I've seen lots of TikToks running out the front doors of their homes, and it never fails to make me laugh. Yep. We have a pair of rocking chairs that I swear were designed as robot traps. Yep. Someone had to, and it was clearly me. Now, when I told people I was going to be a clown, they laughed at me. Nobody's laughing now. Well, I'm out. Roger, thank you so much for that sub. For 47 months of support. How are you today? Sorry, something's not clicking from your message. I'm sorry. I feel like it should be. Think I'm too sleepy. Hey, Sixfoot, how are you? Praise be to the Emperor, he who guides and protects us. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We are working on a Techmarine. This is for an Imperial Fists project. I can show you what else we've got here. We got our Techmarine. We've also got some Terminators I've started, so they've still got some detail work and basing, obviously, to go. We got a squad of those. We've also got an Apothecary. And we've also got some Dreadnoughts. So here is the Brutalis we were working on yesterday. Well, that's all we got. Welcome on in. Streamer tells viewer he shouldn't encourage himself to. Golly Dexter, oh no. Oh no. Don't make me an awful article. This is why the robots conquer us. We laugh and mistreat their stupid proto-robot children. I didn't call them that. They're coming after you, Mikey. I mean, if that's how you feel about their kiddos, they're coming after you, not me. Mm-mm. Oh, gaslight is a thing. That's what even is that? Gaslight. Doesn't even make sense. I see. I'm sorry I goofed up your joke. How are you? I'm just like, jazz light? I want a jazz light. And then all I could think of was Yaz flute, and I couldn't get through your joke. I'm sorry. Oh, my brain just like short-circuited there for a second. And I couldn't come up with it. I'm very sorry. What you up to today, Roger? Panda, welcome in. How are you? Comcast is working on our internet, so I have to be on the phone. Boo. Boo. Well, we're happy to have you. On phone or on, computer. We're working on a Techmarine. What you up to today? Mobile brethren. I don't know how you guys do it. Mobile's just a whole different beast. Y'all are saints. I can do it for like a little bit, but if I had to be full time on mobile, I'm always on mobile Twitch. It's garbage. What? Mobile Twitch is garbage. Every time there's like a new feature, it's like, oh, but just kidding, mobile. It's not on mobile. Like, but why? Waiting for coffee to finish brewing? Let's go. I need to finish mine, actually, now that you say that. Before it's completely watered down. Phone and keyboard autocorrects, it's fine. The delay I don't like. Keyboard I don't like. The fact that half the features we get on PC just don't come to mobile, or like a year late. I throw you on mobile in bed and in the kitchen, that's about it. If I'm like modding for someone, I'll make sure like if I need to leave the computer, I'll do it, but otherwise, nah. No thank you. Alright, this is silver. I never remember how much of this arm thing is silver. Let's see what else is going on. I ended up watching more One Piece last night. That's been real good. So I'm still in the Skypiea arc. So I watched some more of that. Worked on the Dreadnoughts a little bit more when I got tired of yelling at TikTok. I think that's about it. You know, kind of boring night last night. It was a lot of work, which isn't super fun to like talk about here, unfortunately. A lot of just admin type stuff. Well, that's about it. You finished Dante last night. Very well done. Are we feeling like painting more stuff now? Or not quite yet? Oh, okay. Hi, Slam. What you up to today? Welcome in. We're working on a Techmarine, as you scare me. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. Fancy meeting you here, Slam. What you up to? Oh, guess that's the last thing I did. Was yeah, you come here often? The last thing I did was put my body pillow together. So now Piccolo is here training with me, so that's exciting. I forgot until you triggered the the sound alert. Is working away on some slides. We feeling good for PowerPointing? Back to the work thing. I think I'll start working on Dark Oath Chieftain. Let's go. That was you threw that into the January challenge, right? He did. He arrived. Scott's not as happy about it. I'm pretty happy about it. All right, also got his robo hand over here. Would you get another Dragon Ball themed tattoo after Shenron? I have 2 more after Shenron. This is the first time I don't have my next one scheduled, which also feels weird. Yeah, we're up to 3 now. Exclamation tattoos will actually get you there. The work thing advanced. Figuring out and solved a particularly damning ticket. Good. Take that ticket. That. It's either him, Torgar Split Eye, or the Gaunt Summoner. Both cool minis. I was afraid... The one on the disc, I was afraid to recommend, because I'm like, having to paint essentially 2 characters when you're maybe not feeling hobby so much. But it's a pretty cool mini for the Gaunt Summoner. Sunforest, hello. Working from home today. It's freaking freezing in here. I'm sorry. Get yourself... We love to use the heated blankets. Get yourself a heated blanket. Other than that, how you doing? Has painting begun for Adepticon? I guess same question to rest of chat. For those going to Adepticon or maybe any other conventions, has painting started? I don't really know where to start on the Gaunt Summoner. I would say split it into 2 separate things. For sure. It's a lot for a mini. I'm considering not working during the day to avoid working on live tickets. Oh, so maybe a wavy banner is not the best jumping on point to try checker patterns. Well, that does make it a little trickier. Yeah. Guess it depends how wavy. If you've got a lot of folds, then yeah, that's going to be kind of annoying. It can still be done, but... The new cardigan y'all got me for Christmas is really warm. It's nice. Good. I'm glad. It has. Painting with one hand while assembling with the other. Excellent. Excellent. That's how we get those projects done. Put together a cave drake last night. Let's go. For sure, you're not giving up yet. You got this. You got this. Figure out this. What do I want all this? So we'll do black for that. Silver up here. Some gold mixed in. Hey, Earbry, what you up to today? We're working on a Techmarine. What you got going on? This is going to be joining the Imperial Fists. Got well, the other HQs we have left. We actually have Lieutenant Titus, who is going to be in yellow. So that'll be fun to post later. We've stolen him for the Imperial Fists. We have a Librarian, so the new Terminator Librarian. And then we also have an Ancient that's been kitbashed. So we'll have a banner at some point to work on. And the rest is infantry, so I will do those off stream for sure. Maybe we bring Titus on for a stream next week. That might be fun. Now that I say that out loud, I'm like, I feel like that has to be on stream. Titus, yes. Gotta do errands in the rain. Best of luck, Mikey. It's the worst. But you got this. We'll see you later. Good luck with errands. I love the rain, but when you have to like go out and do stuff in it, it gets really tough. For sure. This farce get a true Tor Garradon, yes. He did wave 1? It was earlier. We got an actual Tor Garradon. 1 of 3 actually used, yep. Not stolen for, he was promoted to Imperial Fists. Oh, okay, is that how that works? Promoted. I think he's gonna rock it. He'll rock the yellow. Also, I'm pretty excited for Space Marine too. I'm glad that we got the announcement that it's delayed. They can take all the time to make sure it is good. I was getting a little worried when we hadn't heard anything in a while. Glad they did that. More like demoted. Hey. Hey. Hey, Tony. I don't discuss my setup on stream. How are you today? We're here to paint miniatures. What you up to? We're working on a Techmarine. This is going to go with the Imperial Fists. So we're working on a few Dreadnoughts for them, some Terminators for them. Whoa, Scorch Panda's here. Throwing shade. Choosing violence. Scorch Panda getting brave because some Ultramarines are also headed my way. And then they will fight. You. Blue boys on stream. You. We're gonna do March for McCraig. Scorch Panda has volunteered some Ultramarines. So I finally get to join in this year. Do the social media thing. As I don't have any myself. He's a great Ultramarine. I will protect him. I'm excited for Space Marine 2. It'll be fun. I don't think I've ever painted this trim in silver, but they have it in silver. I'm gonna think about that. Hey, Jagfoot, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on a Techmarine. Basically starting in on all the details here this morning. I got pretty far today, though, which is nice. It's nice having an army where I don't have to, like, figure out a lot of stuff while we're working on the very custom Chaos Knights. These are a little bit easier to just cruise on and not have to worry about color matching and things like that. Having the two together has been really nice. I know how much brain power I have for the day. Sometimes it's good to work on custom, sometimes take a little break. I scheduled a haircut for Thursday. Now I'm stressed because I don't know if I'm ready to like go. Oh, my hair is so long, but it's so much maintenance. It's a big change, for sure. The best part is it can grow back if you don't like it. It'll grow back. Can confirm my brain's not brainulating today. You must have the cell. I guess so. I'm stealing it for a little bit. I'll give it back though so you can finish slides. I hate those days. You're just like, this is just not working today. Except for the Centurions to finally get painted, and the Nerf Gun Squad. Centurions are fun. We did some for the Imperial Fists. If you guys want to see the rest of the Imperial Fists, they're on my socials. I'm going to throw those in chat. You can see what else we're working on. I did a little bit of a family, I was going to say photo, family shot of all my Seraphon. Posted that this morning if you guys want to check it out. Basically, I was doing photos for the Croxagore, and I threw all of the lizards into the photo booth. So if you guys want to see that, see how the army's coming together so far. But yeah, the rest of the Imperial Fists are also up there. And check that out. It's Tire Crack. Welcome in. How are you today? We're working on a Techmarine. What you got going on? Trying to get all of our details started here. So we can get to all the fun stuff. Highlights. And some more shading. Welcome, welcome in. I need to get a haircut too. It's hitting my ears. Uh-oh. I've always had long hair. The one time I did cut it, I wasn't a fan. I went to like, I didn't even go that short. I went to like my shoulders and I was like, nope, absolutely not. And I have never done it again. But, you know, it's nice to know. It's nice to give it a try. But I will never do it again. Wow, we eat Imperial Fists YouTube video. Thank you for checking out my YouTube video. If anyone else would like to check it out, that is here. I'll throw that in chat as well. Oh, clam. Eat ya. I don't know how what the Centurions will do for Ultramarines, but they look so cool. I could not get them. They're fun. They're fun, even if they're not great. They're fun. Scott gets some electric clippers. Best purchase I ever made. Hair long? No more. Clippers go burr. Let my hair and beard grow out all last year. It wouldn't feel right to cut them now. I feel like that's always the, like, spring thing to do. After winter. Then maybe consider getting the haircuts and things. When it's not keeping your face or head warm. I'm great on my hair. Oh, so you can donate again? That's really cool. I like that there's the programs to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of his... Oh, what does this even be called? His weapon. Don't know off the top of my head what this is called. Alright, so we got that. Let's get in between these armor plates. We've got a few spots for black. We're cruising through this, okay. Which I love. I dropped my tiny pinning drilled bit on the floor. Oh no. Best of luck finding it, right? Oh no. Let's see, there were 2 Ultramarine lists running 6-man Centurion blocks at the Denver GT this weekend. One went 5-0, had to rush to the hospital. Oh no. With his wife before the final round. The other went 5-1. Well, there you go, Panda. We gotta get them together. Hopefully everyone okay. Both of us had Calgar and Uriel Ventress, and then company heroes. Well then, yeah, they're needed for battle. Glad we'll get to work on them. Plus, they're just cool, and I don't really get the opportunity to paint them very often. Alright, there's all that. Get behind his legs. Go get black paint like crazy. Has anyone been playing some tabletop? I mentioned GT. We don't have D&D this weekend, so maybe we would play some. See what we got going on here. Here's flashbacks. I was back in the trenches there for a minute. I'm gonna step away for just 1 second. My nose is being done. And then we will come back and work on our little Techmarine some more. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, sorry. We have more Strahd of Curses tomorrow. Got through one heavy area, now solving the personal story for one of us. We pause in the middle of a potential TPK. That's always fun to, like, spend the week thinking about, right? How your party could potentially just die the next time you come back. Goodness. Well, cool. Sounds like you got some cool story stuff going on. We've got to wait another week now for Strahd. Sad. I'm just glad with, like, now that holidays are done, probably get back to a more regular schedule for our Curse of Strahd. We're in danger, exactly. Just get to think about that all week. What you want to do about it. Then is a witch focus on cold spells. We're literally inside a blizzard. Gotta love it. Gotta love that. Well, it was nice knowing your characters, you know? It was just nice. Now you get to use this opportunity to roll up something new. Don't y'all have phones? That's how you defeat a blizzard. Yep. If only. If only. I forgot to precast cold resistance, so I got that going for me. I need to decide on spells before our next session. Because with Arcane Trickster, apparently within D&D Beyond, I just wasn't seeing the option to, like, add my spells as we went, so I've got to add a few. Catch myself back up. So that's my job before next week. Get that figured out. Knew about it and didn't want to interrupt our nice lore dump before combat, and then just forgot. That's the tough part. Is you don't want to interrupt, and you don't want to be, like, annoying about it, but you still want it up. Like, your character would have done it. It's just, there wasn't a great place for it. I know this pain. Is anyone else playing any, I guess not tabletop, any video games, chat? I am very broken record. I still need to get back to Cyberpunk. Very broken record this week. I'm just too distracted by other things. But I'll get there. I forgot, my character got too interested in the bad guy's monologue and forgot to. I mean, that's fair. That happens IRL. Well, that's fair. Good RP there. As I booted up Street Fighter 6 for the first time in a while this morning, I saw the new avatar costume thingies. They were looking a little rough on just the regular Street Fighter, like, characters. Just put those, like, abominations in yours outfit. I'm excited for it. Got my Lloyd costume on my avatar, descended back into the salt mines. Yeah, I'm ready for just the abominations to be lore. Or to your, sorry. Combine them. Kept clicking a Discord icon on my computer. Only see spinny thing, can't connect. I say, still need to eventually defeat Ganon in Breath of the Wild. It's only been 2 years. One day we'll get there. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed they weren't Slam. I think that would have been the way to go, but I don't know. It seemed like that would have been an obvious one. Everybody played a bit of Starfield this morning. I was gonna play some XCOM with mods, but I didn't. Oopsie. Accidentally enabled 300 plus mods all at once, and you know the story. That's an oopsie. That's an oopsie. Well, now you get to play that game instead. I don't know who's been buying all the Avatar stuff, but they need to cease giving Capcom the wrong idea. That's tough, right? Because there are people who are interested in that, but, like, I don't know, I feel like an actual, like, character skin would have been better, but what can you do, right? Especially when that's the only option, is you either get that or you get nothing, so. I'm scouring the internet trying to find a model to use in my Death Guard to be a Praetor. I can't find anything I like, though. Might go back to the Forge World ones. Oh, you're looking for, like, 3D print? Or just alternate model in general? You can always kit bash if you enjoy kit bashing. I don't know, I feel like the Forge World Praetors are just really nice, but they are pricey. I will say that. Forge World prices in general are they're definitely pricey. I feel like they make so much more money if it were costume. They can already put it on rigs doing all the moves of the characters, because that's the point of the avatars. Yeah, it's very interesting decisions here for Street Fighter. I don't quite know. And then the pricing on the other ones. Which I guess I feel is what they're doing, is all the pricey stuff can go on your actual character. All the smaller stuff they don't mind having. Just avatar. Seems to be the breakdown so far, unfortunately. Whoa, Caps! Yeah! That's okay. I think Cap's necessary there. I almost bought Costume 3 for Geef. I realized I'd have to drop the cash for 2 sets of fighter coins. Yeah, that's the other thing. So you're not just buying one thing. Gotta get enough to cover it. 'Tis silly, in my opinion. It's silly. I guess we'll see. I think it stinks when they had a lot of goodwill going for them and then all this costume business. I just couldn't be bothered this morning. I want to give you money. Yeah, just make it make sense and I will give you money. Yeah, it's been interesting to watch. Alright, they have the little grabber parts in black, and I think I like that. It helps break this up a little bit, because like all of this is red. We'll do the black here to help break it up. The content drop for the things central to the game has been weird to see. Yeah, I guess that's me coming into fighting games and like learning more about it. I don't know what the like normal time frame is for a lot of this, so a lot of that I'm getting from like you and Roger. Or like what I see on socials. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to watch in general. Being newer to them. Hey, Rainbow Cat, good morning. How are you today? Welcome on in. We are working on a Techmarine. What you got going on? This is for an Imperial Fist army that we've already started a few different projects for. So we've got the Techmarine today. I'm also working on some Terminators. I'm also working on Apothecary. And these are all the same army going together. So just kind of cruising our way through the different units. More historically focused on costumes and balance patches. This one's been a character every 3 to 4 months. No balance patches, 1 costume per character, and it's been 6 months. That's interesting. I think the lack of balance. I feel like I would expect balance patches more often, but like out of that, the others I can kind of understand. The balance patch doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Especially as you're adding new characters. I feel like at some point that would have to happen. We'll see after the Capcom Cup in February. Yeah, maybe it's just a bunch of stuff at once. That's when the big balance patch is coming out. Okay. Maybe they decided that's a better way to go with this one. I don't know. Hopefully good news for you guys. I'm sure I'll hop back in eventually, but... they already said they committed to no big balance patches until after Capcom. Oh, okay. Each year. Seems like a long time in between. That's the game title, but also means that any new character that's busted will stay busted for a year. Yeah, that's the tough part, is someone's just broken. Or if someone's just useless. They're gonna stay that way. Let's see. Rainbow Cat's waiting for my D&D campaign. It's entered a noir arc, so I've come up with a necromancer medical examiner. I love noir, so it's got the NPC Mumfrey Totgart who wears an overcoat and a fedora. I love it. That sounds like so much fun. Welcome on in. For D&D right now, I am playing in Curse of Strahd. I've got a rogue who is an arcane trickster. So she's like part rogue, part wizard, and now part fighter. She's got a lot going on. But that's all that I am playing right now. It's been fun though. I'm enjoying the campaign. Alright, let's work on this arm I keep putting off. Let's work on it. Everyone's expecting Kumin to rock right to the top like he always does. He's literally never bad. And then, yeah, apparently that means he'll just stay there for forever. Touch all the things. It's good for the soul. My friend did that. My friend has like, I don't know, 10 curses she's having to keep up with. She's got like fur all over her face. I have wings for my character. Oh yeah, we touched a lot of stuff in Strahd. Terrible for the DM having to keep track of all their curses. Yeah, I say we keep up with. Really, Scott has to keep up with all of the curses. But it was fun for us, so. And that's what really counts, right, Scott? That we're having fun. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yep. The curse tracking Excel sheet, yep. We were speedrunning curses, Rainbow Cat. It was great. Speedrunning them. But it's been a fun campaign. I'm only sad because we only get to play every other week. And then, like, if things get canceled, we can't actually reschedule. So now we've been... Before this weekend, we'd gone, like, a month and a half without playing. So we're finally getting back to it here. No, only I should be having fun. This is my DM here. I mean, nothing but pain and suffering for the play. You have to deal with, chat. DM Scott is relentless. It's interesting how many people took curses, and you got them so early. Yeah, apparently we weren't supposed to be there for a few more levels. But we did okay. I'm proud of our little group. And no one's exploded yet, so I think we're doing all right. Hey, Agrox welcome in. How are you? Curse Strad's super fun. I did that campaign with the group 2 years ago. Where are we at? We have just, I guess, Curse of Strahd spoilers. We have just returned the skull to Argynvost Holt. And we're tracking down another seed. Which I don't know. I'm assuming that changes depending on how you roll up Curse of Strahd. But another little quest we've been doing for a while. Matt, welcome in. And Avian, how we doing? Came into this halfway. How many curses does Danny have now? Actually, the fun part is before we wrapped up last session, she was indeed bitten by a werewolf. So she could potentially have another one here soon. You didn't just fight the guy? Nope. Nope. They told us, again, Curse of Strahd spoilers. They told us to return Argynvost's skull. So we did that. And we brought it back. And it lit up like a beacon. We got stuff from it. That's all we did. Row to seduce a skull. Did not take that approach. No. Maybe next time. Like, can 3 still cause the PC to become an NPC at a certain point? That I don't know. We'll have to wait and follow Danny's journey, potentially. I feel like this is just becoming Danny's campaign, and I'm here for it. She is probably the one of us who plays the least amount of games. I'm glad she's having fun. The rest of us play, like, a lot of video games, a lot of D&D. This is kind of Danny's one campaign type thing. And she's having fun with it, which is great. Makes it more fun for us, I think. She's close to losing her PC. How do I make a new one? Not out of malice, but due to all the curses. Oh no. Next campaign I want to run to be smaller scale, slower progression, all progress within a small city area instead. Lower levels, like a 5 cap. I still think like an episodic thing would be fun. So like a monster of the week type deal. I think that would be fun. A little break from all these like super long campaigns. I mean, Straw's not even as long as like our Greek one was, but it's still... When we can only play every other week, it definitely takes some time to get through it. Touch everything! Brute force your way into the pro tag spot, right? I'm the most diseased, pay attention to me. That's kind of what it's become, yeah. No, Danny's rocking it. She's grown a lot as a player, which is really fun to see too. So she's like doing more of the... making more decisions herself instead of just like going with the group. She's like, yeah, I want to do that. She is the one to reach out and touch something. It's really fun to watch her kind of grow as a player. I'm just doing an oil wash over all of our silver that we did, in case anyone's following along here. As we talk D&D. Give me the sword. Oh, it talks to me. Oh, it wants me to kill everyone. Cool. We had that last campaign. She had that, yep. Yep, she had that. It's been fun. We kind of like that. Quest board outside taverns. Local small issues. Nothing threatening the big city, but still an overarching quest theme. We have a fully fleshed out city. Every shop has map, owner, stock. Districts are explained, have histories. I think whenever I was DMing, I always hated that, where you guys are like, okay, I want to go to this store. And they're like, what's there? I'm like, I have no idea. For some reason, they don't have, like, a stock list of things. Which, like, I get, because then the DM can fill out what's there. But, like, a rough idea would be cool. Or, like, it'll always have this, but if you want to add more magic stuff, add it here. The fact that it's just like, I don't know, there's a store. Very strange to me. But says, when to take the dogs for their walk. Freezing, rain, and slush. Early workout instead. Sorry, dogs. I know, Sadie and I finally got to play outside today, which was good. So, try to wear her out. Doesn't always work. You need to find the DM tool issue. Not everything on the map and have linked pages. There's another Techmarine in your future? Here we go. Here's your preview. It's a cool mini. The arm always kind of throws me off a little bit. Remembering how to paint that, but it's a neat little mini. I'm enjoying it. I feel like all the new HQs are just really nice. It's a nice paint. Vegeta, thank you so much for that sub for 17 months of support. Says, I arrived halfway through a sentence, and it sounded like Nikki had an encounter with one of those strange cursed stores that wasn't there yesterday. We're talking D&D as you come in. How are you? Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you. You could be the best rat catcher in the city. There you go, Avian. I can be the best cook. I can provision for her. There we go. Perfect. I really try to brave the weather at least a little. I feel like when it's just like slushy and wet, it's not worth it. Because then, yeah, you're just like soaked. The bone. It's super cold. And it gets everywhere. Whoops. Don't feel it's worth it. When the rain turns to freezing slush as it hits you, it can't. Yeah, nah. I don't think it's worth it. Sorry, pepper dogs. We have a group where 4 of us DM from adventures. The fact that we had to DM from adventures for 5th, that's the main reason we switched away from the system. I like D&D, and I like that, especially for, like, Danny. It keeps it pretty easy. We know what we're doing. I would like to try, though. I've got, why did I just blank on it? Cthulhu. Got the Cthulhu system I want to try. And I know Scott's picked up a couple of different systems. Call of Cthulhu. I kept wanting to say cults, and I'm like, that's not right. There we go. Sorry, chat. But yeah, I've got like the starter box for that. So yeah, there's a couple of different systems I'd like to try, but it would take probably a little bit of convincing for our group. So I don't think my brothers played that either. But I was gonna say, it made sense, but... yeah, the store's been closed for 30 years! Woo! That's how heretical my home network is a mix of Star Wars and Star Trek references, just to keep, you know, anyone on their toes. Are you in a cult? Blink twice if yes. I couldn't come up with it. Sorry, chat. We're good now. To be fair, I wasn't far off. There's a Call of Cthulhu bundle. Oh, and Humble bundle. I love that they keep doing the RPG bundles. It's a good way to pick up more reference stuff. If you guys like Humble Bundle, my affiliate link is in the chat. If you wanted to pick up some Call of Cthulhu. It does help to come back and support the stream, so thank you everyone who uses it. I'm gonna mute. I think it's me. Nope. Nope. Oh, I hear the mail truck now. I see. Torchbearer is awesome. It's very similar to... Let me scroll back up here. To Burning Wheel, if you have tried that system. I haven't. I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna play some Morkborg. Morkborg. For major example, we spent 3 years playing. It's at Tomb of Annihilation. Now in the end. We're at the final dungeon the past 6 months. So about 2.5 years traversing land, described in a book on 20 pages. The final dungeon's more pages than that. She waits. She knows. She does. She does. It's annoying. It's annoying that she does. You must protect this house from the evils of the mailman. Ingy Scott has come to banish her. She who waits, that's our Sadie. I think Scott said it was a quiet Warhammer news day. I think it's still a lot of Warhammer, or I'm sorry, Old World stuff I keep seeing. We do have the LVO preview next week. Anything we are excited to see, chat? Anything we're hoping for? Feel like Orcs is kind of the given for 40k. So you're on the roadmap. Anything else we guess? Oh, hail Sadie. Please no, don't encourage her either. She's already got her little princess complex here. She doesn't need it either. I keep reading it next week. Need more heresy tanks? What would you want? What would you, if it was up to you, what would we get? Chat, same question. The Horror of Christmas. I don't think so, Avian. I don't think so. I go ahead and start highlighting up our pouch. While I wait to hear about the Horror of Christmas. I lost Red Gobbo's foot on the one that rides the squig. Oh, last year's? Mm-hmm. So my mom's always never found. Went and eBayed a second one and it arrived today. Glad you're able to get a second one. It's too bad it was for a foot. I lost an arm of the current Red Gobbo the next day. Oh no. I'm sorry, Avian. Annoying. You've just got goblin parts all over the place. Her carpet hide sings and is bouncy. Mom's house is just covered in goblin bits. It is the worst when you, like, drop that piece. And, like, you don't hear where it goes. It could be literally anywhere in the room. Yeah. Hate that. We used to have a rug up front that was, like, a bit more of, like, the shag. And when I would build out there, I had to be very, very, very careful. Like if I was building while watching TV or something. And then when we shook it out once, like, a wolf paw fell out. I guess I had been building Thunderwolf cavalry out there at some point, and lost a foot. Don't even remember when that would have been, but it was really fun. I actually bought a daylight light for her family room because it's so dark in there. Oh gosh, the perfect combination, right? No light and bouncy carpet. Yeah, that's not where I'd want to lose a piece, that's for sure. That's for sure. Alright, islands is over here. Basically knocking out all the small stuff that's real easy. This is a pretty easy mini though. There's a bit of overlapping pieces, but that's really about it. It's pretty easy. Just a nice mini to work on for today. I guess streamer announcements. We will not have stream tomorrow. I'm going to take another YouTube day. I'm going to finish editing the Seraphon basing, and I'm going to start my anime repaint. So I did a bit of an intro last week, but I need to actually start primer. I'm going to try priming and get, like, base colors down, I think is where I want to... my goal. If I can get farther than that, absolutely will. But I'm going to take a YouTube day, start working on that. I need it. I need it. He is Super Vegeta. He is in 2 pieces right now. I'll give you guys a small... So here's what we'll be painting. Sounds empowering. Yeah, so the piece itself comes off here. And then he does come with a stand. So that's what we'll be painting. So we're gonna go straight down to primer and start building back up. So I've got to get some color matching done today and tomorrow. But that'll be our project. I'm pretty excited. I tried to pick one that was a little little more basic just to get started and to get color matching. Because, like, if I can get the skin tones and his suit, like, matched, basically, like, save that and apply it across the other models. So just taking the time to really get that matched up. But yeah, if you guys want to follow my journey in anime repaints, that'll be on YouTube. One of these days you'll be able to Exodia a whole extra red gobbo, right? Extendo waist Vegeta. You can now be 5'6". Square up, Kakathot. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun. But yeah, it's a lot of color matching, I think, here initially. And then probably cruise through the next ones. Because all the hard part will be done. Then we've got a color match my boy. The other one I'm kind of looking at is the one with Goku and Frieza, which also looks fun. Got that on my throne for now, but I think if it goes well, that would be my next project. If it doesn't go well, then back to the drawing board. I think it'll be fine, though. Just very different. The work is done. Let's go. Well done, Sly. Congrats on finishing work for the day. Do you have any other? Oh, wait, the little skull. Alright, there's that. I was about to say, I've not seen a kit with that famous piece of Goku staring at Frieza. There it is. That's the one I want to do, yep. So at some point. Alright, let's get our next brown for the pouches. I kind of want to just mark the pouches off my list, so let's just get them done. I think it'd be... I've seen one where they did the repaint, but then they also painted the base to match, and it was really cool, and I kind of want to do it. You guys can't tell, the nerding out projects are my favorite. Space Marines are alright, but like... that's the fun stuff to me right there. Alright. Now let up our leather. Honor first, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on our Techmarine. What you up to? Annoyed. Floody making an already shitty drive shittier, I'm sorry. Sounds like we are all fighting the weather today, I'm sorry. Yeah, not fun when it's already something you don't want to do. Do you get to relax for the rest of tonight here? Oh! You good, bot lady? Thank you so much, Slam! I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I didn't want to interrupt the bot lady, but thank you. Next project, let's go! We're just adding on, Slam. Just add on those nicknames. Slam Gyneus. Dr. Slam Gyneus. The meme gifts continue. That's not a meme gift. That's gonna be a repaint project. That'll be a YouTube project. Avian, would you like to see Piccolo that you contributed toward? I haven't shown chat yet. I wanted to make sure you were here. Yes. Okay. Let me hop cameras because that'll be easier. Especially because he's training right now. Scott pose with it. He's not back here. Okay, here we go. Look, he trains. He's taken over my new workbench until I can figure out where I'm putting him. But look. Ah. And even better. Ah. But he's here. The only hard part is my pillow's too short, so his feet get a little cut off. But, my boy. Clearly you replaced Scott in bed. Yeah, no. He's taking over my bench right now, because I don't know where to... Piccolo, be seductive. I am being seductive. He's always. But yeah, there he is. He's here. So once we find a permanent place for him, which I think will be in that corner there, we'll get him set up. Pretty sure he goes in the beds as butts. Shambles wasted mind. Hello. No, that's my man right there. The pillow's almost as tall as Nikki, which is either... Wait. Since it's real tall or she's real short, yes. Absolutely both. Namekian, why so strong? Explain. I've watched that clip too many times. Welcome in, Exalted. How you doing? You came in at the perfect time. Thank you, chat, for my body pillow. I appreciate it. Let's get back to some more hams. But yeah, now he's here to train with me. It's great. Great. If you came in during that craziness, we're actually working on a Techmarine. Welcome in. Happy to have you. E-girl shamelessly thirsts over her husband. My boy. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. I know Nikki doesn't mind being called small. Other small people get offended, so I try not to state the obvious. I think it's very much an intent thing. If you mean it in a cute, endearing way, most of us are fine with it. If you're being a brat about it, then yeah, we're gonna pick a fight. Because that's what we do best. That's what short people do best, is pick a fight. If you're being sweet about it, it's fine. Like, I know I'm 5 foot. There's nothing getting around that. When I have to look up to everyone I talk, like, I know I'm small. Just don't be a meanie about it. So many new things to explain to my mom. Yep. Yeah. You're still playing Toy Soldiers? Yeah, but I got a new pillow of my favorite cartoon character. Yep. One day. No. I was gonna say one day she'll see that this is, like, my career. But we're not there yet. It's been 5 years. So that's pretty radical, right? Pretty cool, I think. I don't think I've told chat this. When I got Vegeta on my arm, it was right before Christmas, and she hadn't seen it yet. So when I came over, she saw my arm because I took my cardigan off, and she's like, "Is that your new critter?" So now Vegeta's just eternally a critter to me. My new critter. So I can't wait to get my next critter here soon. The prince of all critters, that's right. It's my favorite thing. Yay, my mom's a bit of a trooper, considering my brother and I and everything we've tried to teach her. She's a little bit of a trooper. I saw on Twitter Exalted, someone posted the clip of it, and I wasn't sure it was from, so Slam brought it up as like, oh, that's what that is. Okay. That's what that is. Really cute. I love it. What accent did she say critter in? Was it very Midwestern? I mean, I would imagine. I never hear the Midwestern, but I would imagine so, yeah. My mom, first time seeing my back tattoo. You're mutilating your body. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Yeah, my mom's still not happy about them, but she's gonna have to deal. They're not going anywhere, so. She rolls her eyes slightly less. That's the progress we've made. Slightly less. What is this fuzz? Get out of here. I'm excited all over again. Is that the DVD call? It's pretty cute, yeah. The clip was cute. I didn't realize that's what it was from. It's fun, though. I do love when they make references and other things. There is, I guess it's in the anime now, but when JJK references Digimon. Things like that. It's just really cute. Byakuya could be a Vegeta stan, and I'm losing my mind. Byakuya. That's right. You're lost, but that's okay. Slam's explanation there in chat is the best I can do here. Basically, in a spin-off of the Bleach world, the Dragon Ball jingle is used as a phone ringtone. So Dragon Ball is in the Bleach universe. Roll Pal Byakuya down in Wakamundo. Still hate I had to do the English dub to get through all of that. The main girl says, "Oh, Sailor Moon is the custom ringtone for her friend." I hadn't seen that one. That's really cute. I need to rewatch Sailor Moon. My tattoo artist is a huge Sailor Moon fan. Like, her whole booth is magical girl themed. And she does a lot of tattoos around it. And I haven't watched it since, like, middle school. I need to go back and watch it. If her parents survive long enough to see mini butts get tattoos, it may be enough to kill them. Just the whole experience has been so good. Very much love my tattoos. It's a very healing thing in a way that I didn't anticipate. Booth, yeah. You're good. Yeah, she's got, so within the actual tattoo studio, there is a kind of an open area where a lot of, like, the apprentices and some of the newer artists are set up shop there. And then some of the, I guess, the artists that have been there a little bit longer, have a little bit more tenure. They have, like, a separate, like, room. So her whole room is set up very magical girl. There's a lot of Sailor Moon stuff. There's the Furbies that you guys saw that I threw in Discord. Pokemon. Kind of more of the bright subject matter stuff. But it's very cute. But she's got, like, a whole display case of Sailor Mercury as her favorite. And I realized I've not watched it since, middle school. Why did Furby break you? I don't know. That I can't help you with. But it's fun. I don't think I showed you guys the booth. I can throw a photo in if you guys are interested. It's real cozy. Get to look at all of her stuff while you're getting, stabbed a bunch. Real cozy. Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, you do you Furbies. One of the other artists there I know does a lot of, like, childhood toy tattoos. So, like, you have a stuffed animal or something that you've had for forever. They like to do tattoos of things like that. I think they bring a lot of the Furbies into the studio, too. So she's got a few in hers, and then I know the other artist will do tattoos of the Furbies and stuff. to talk to an artist soon about the one I'm thinking of. Decided to make my first one. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. The die is cast along my forearm. Need to figure out font and stuff. Figure out it's a fitting phrase for a first tattoo. Yeah, true. Need to figure out how to look since my arms are kind of hairy. Worried what that'll cause. The only thing to worry about would be as it heals. Yeah, if you're okay with it kind of growing over. Or if you're okay shaving over the tattoo. It'll just look a little older with hair growth over it. But as soon as you shave, it's like, it's back in HD. My friend has a lot of, realism tattoos. Crazy good. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, that's all you need to worry about, Ravenlord. It's just how you want it to look when it heals. If I used to do Caesar's tribute the same, and he took his army across the Rubicon into Rome. Ah, okay. Sorry, make sure I got everything here. Touch up a little bit for the claw. The therapist sessions later. There you go. I think the tattoo itself very healing. I have joked it's my therapy, so if it helps, it helps. Basically, no turning back. It's my understanding. Hey, big boss, welcome in. How are you? Yes, Caesar's crossed the Rubicon Primaris. The first Primaris confirmed. Confirmed. No wonder he did so well, right? Yep. So the only thing about tattoo. Uh-oh, we're doing it again. Uh-oh, it's happening again. Chat's buzzing for a tattoo. Here for it. If anyone has any questions, you just let me know. I will try it out. Headed out here, bye. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. Take a half day. We'll definitely nap later. I hope you have a good nap. Get some good rest. Get a tattoo of Nikki on your back with her own tattoos included on her miniature arm and room for additional add-ons as she makes her own edition. That's right. My tattoo will grow with your tattoo. Imagine having to make an appointment every time I make an appointment. Tattooception here. Everyone gets matching. You guys enjoy. Mine are planned out. You guys enjoy. I'm a large boy. You need little to no scaling. Perfect. A 1-to-1 Nikki. Yeah, 1-to-1. Perfect. I don't want to think about what that would cost, but it could be done. I was talking to a coworker and playing out ideas I had. Basically, representing my arms to be like double in size for the plans I have. It's basically the only skin I ever show. I want to make sure any tats I have are shown off. Sorry, I realize he's got another cable over here. Distracted. Get that all over your own face. You look in the mirror, you realize you haven't painted that day. You can't do it. If anyone fails their monthly challenge, that's what you have to do. Yep. Make sure you never fail one again. You have to get Nikki Owl tattooed on your face. Bottom side of the forearm's the only place to go. I think Also, regular. I'm gonna go back to yours. Forearm's tough, and this is what I'm running into with my artists because we're trying to plan out how to like finish the sleeve. Is you basically get like 2 spots that are gonna work if you're doing a bigger piece. Is you can get like along here, and there's like along here. That's kind of it if you're doing a bigger piece. And then depending on how you rotate your arm, it'll look a little different too because the skin moves quite a bit in that area. So if you're doing a larger piece, keep that in mind. If you've got a bunch of smaller ones, then it's a bit easier. But like mine's going to be 2 larger pieces, and that would be the other thing to keep in mind. Is one, how it rotates, and then if you're doing a bigger one, you kind of get 2 good spots for it. So you'll need it then, Exalted. I'm busy with important work things. Very, very busy. I'm pretty sure you told us you passed on work things. Scott got something for him. He got the Smaug in the mountain in his little hobbit door. You guys are gonna make me just email her today, aren't you? Just be like, I'll figure out the money later. Dang it, chat, you got me itching too now. Oh yeah, yeah. His aren't as I guess with racing you guys sometimes see it, but it's down by the steering wheel. Or closer to. A little harder to see. Alright. Trying to figure out how I want to do these shoulders. I guess Lymana, since you're here, do you like... Here's the picture I'm working off of. They have the silver on the shoulders. We like that? Do I want to stick red? I've done both, I think, across different armies. Let me know your thoughts. What do you prefer? Every time you finish a mini, get it tattooed on. Oh my gosh. You're not spending enough money on the minis. I knew they're smaller, like Legion emblems, mottos, maybe a small Gengar piece. I keep thinking of new stuff. If you've got smaller stuff, that's a lot easier. Yeah, for planning. Just if you want a bigger piece. Or if you have one in the list, keep that in mind. Because there's kind of 2 good spots for it. Is what she was kind of telling me with how you rotate and things like that. I think the silver makes more sense, or even gold. So the only reason I've avoided more gold is because it's so much yellow. We can. Absolutely, if you want some gold. But that's the only reason I've avoided it. Is there one you're feeling? We can come back to it later too, I meant, so that's easier. I don't have to do it right now. Figured I'd ask while you're here. And we're memeing about tattoos. J-Big, hello, how are ya? We're working on a Techmarine today. What you up to? I never considered be cool to get tattooed. Some sort of small Fibonacci spiral. With tools spiral out, keep going, lyric underneath. Once ages ago. Could be cool. Could be a cool piece. You get like an artist that really loves that kind of style. Would be really cool. Tank Infantry, welcome in! I'm almost done with my Techmarine. Why would I paint him if he's almost done? See, you beat me to it, Tank Infantry. You're a step ahead of me today. How are you? Welcome on in. I think I want to highlight my metallics is what I want to do while we decide shoulders. Let me grab some metallic paints. Take that. And that. Good. Almost done building my 1000 Death Watch. Then on to painting. Let's go. I just got fuzz all. Get out of here. Alright, let's hazard stripe and then we will do where are these going? And we'll do our metallics. Guess since we've got more friends joining us. Anyone doing some hobby today? What have we got? I've got this boy this morning, and then hopefully some Chaos Knights this afternoon. Should be able to still leave space for my recording stuff. Only thing I'm really worried about. Considering one arm to be the Raven Guard, Iron Warriors in the other, we got in a full Unbreakable litany rather than just Iron Within, Iron Without. One Warham's tattoos. Go with your gut on it, and then decided, okay. I think the metallic could be cool. Feel like I would lean silver, but we can definitely take a look. I mean, we've got gold on here though, so maybe it'd be okay. Break it up a little bit. Oh, is that a typo? I took it as 1,000 points. Was how I read it, but I could also be wrong. Next week's Warhammer preview, they're going to announce the first expansion for Old World. Old World End Times, just to make the fans real hard with the nostalgia. Imagine. Everyone who hadn't burned their army yet, burning it now. Though JPIC, what do you think we will get for Sigmar? The only thing I could come up with is another campaign book. Do you have any other guesses? I feel like it has to just be campaign book. Yeah, we'll freaking do it again. And guess what? Those non-legacy factions, you can't play those either. No one can play their army. That's the update. That's the update. To be fair, at least ending the old world right now would mean only a small number of armies would get swatted. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? I think 4.0 will be Adepticon. I think so too, yeah. Adepticon tends to be the big stuff, but who knows? Maybe they have another big announcement already planned for that. We're definitely in the, we're kind of in that time frame where it would make sense. Yeah. Neighbor dog started barking, then I heard Sadie bark. I was convinced they could hear each other. No, there are a lot of trucks out front today for some reason. Time got proof for Adepticon fully strapped in now. Let's go. I need to get hotel stuff figured out. Get that transferred over. Now that we're getting close. Eat a portion of meat for me. Yeah, you gotta decide if there's anywhere you want to go, Exalted. We were talking about if people wanted to go into the city or not, how that would all work. Figured we'd be kind of winging it, but you thinking about it? Exchange rate's sucky on both sides. The what I'm hoping to do is just transfer it to your name, and then because I haven't actually been charged for anything, so it'll just be having your card on file when you're actually there. So yeah, I think I need to call and be like, hey, if I want to put this in my friend's name, what do you need from me? And then we'll just go from there. Either way, we have it, so that's the important thing. Hey, Greenleaf, how are you? Welcome in. And Bees, how we doing today? We are working on a Techmarine. Trying to get some highlighting done this morning. Take people out for a fancy dinner at Buc-ee's. I don't think there's Buc-ee's in Chicago. They have Wally's, which is similar. I don't think Buc-ee's is up there. Some Culvers, yeah, get some fast food. I'll be shilling for a mini distributor that weekend, so I don't have a badge just yet, but I'll be there. Can't wait. Yay! That's awesome. I'm excited. Also, this is because I use a debit card. I think America only accepts card. You should be able to. I don't know if it's always the regional thing, right? Because the banks will flag it as like fraud. So you should be able to use it, but we'll see. We will get it figured out one way or another. I think, yeah, a lot of the fraud prevent, because like even when we try to order Forge World, sometimes we have to go through and like tell our bank that it's us and it's okay. So even things like that, we have to like take another step. Wally's is better. Not the crazy cult following. I did like Wally's. Wally's was nice. But very similar. Hey, Autofire. I went to lay down for a minute to get my dog to settle down from the thunderstorm. Fell dead asleep. Hope your day's going well. It's good here. Hope you and Doggo both have a good rest of the day. Have anything planned for it? Sounds like you needed that sleep. No two-factor on card payments? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had to do an actual two-factor. Debit card is where you have the PIN, if that's what you mean. So we have that for our debit cards. Credit card's normally fine unless, yeah, you're in a weird state or something that the bank is not used to seeing you in. And then it's like, hold up, is this actually you? What is this Wally's? It is a large, yeah, travel stop, like Scott said. So lots of snacks for on the road. I don't know how much of like road trip culture translates to the UK. But like they're known for having like really clean bathrooms and like the whole place is nice and clean and lots of snacks, and they usually like those bigger ones have like hot food where you can get like a sandwich or nicer stuff than just like chips. They're a larger travel stop. Hey Ganbian, welcome in. How are you? You've also got a storm? Oh gosh, everyone's fighting it today. B says, we had a really intense storm last night in Seattle. The power went out for a few hours. My dog was nervous. I'm sorry. It's hard when the babies don't know what's going on. For Age of Sigmar preview, I think campaign book focused on Chaos. Chaos Marauder Horseman, Pilgrim's Call Ascended, New Faces for Nurgle, Callous and Toll for Cities, Lumineth Water Temple versus Nighthawk for Warcry. No Clue for Wonderworlds. Oh goodness, that's a lot of stuff. I think, I mean, if it's all around a campaign book, that makes sense. Tank Ventures, my Warhammer store finally opens again after being closed for 7 days. I have money burning a hole in my wallet. What you gonna get, Tank Ventry? What are we hoping to get? That is a food establishment where one can eat a silly full of meat. Alas, I was wrong. Not that one. Well, we can find that for you, though. We can definitely find that. Road trip in the UK takes you from Cornwall up to Scotland within a day, so... Yeah, people in the UK think a 2-hour drive is forever. It's just a trip to a nice restaurant in the US. We had friends come over, and I told them they needed, like, an adapter for their power stuff. And I was like, oh, well, like, right up the road, we can go get you one. And then it turned into the 20-minute drive. And they're just like, you said it was right up the road. I'm like, it is. It's right here. The next city over. And they're like, that's not what we thought. That's not what we thought. Yeah, 2 hours here gets you to, like, the next big city. Like, just outside that. Drive times are a little different for us here in the States. It's because everything is so spread out. We got land, and we like to fill it. Otherwise, as a plan to paint someday, maybe do a round of clear coating. Do clear coat yours? I do. I've seen a lot of painters lately that don't bother with it. I really like that it helps to even out your finish as well. So like everything is the matte coat. I'll still go back and gloss coat if I want something shiny, but I like that it helps to even out the piece. So even if I'm not playing with it, it helps to kind of equal the finish across the piece. I'm surprised more of them don't. But I find it helpful. And I feel better about it, knowing that they're covered. Yeah, in Houston, Texas, you can drive 2 hours and you're still in Houston. Some of the big cities, yeah, absolutely. You're still there. I did my first Space Marine the other night, practicing simple values and volumes. I usually do Hero Forge minis. I'm sure all that power armor is very different, yeah. What did you think? Did we enjoy it? Was it frustrating? I don't think it's as fun as fantasy stuff. But if you play 40K, you're probably going to paint a Space Marine at some point. Here's Lion, hello. Sorry, 1 second. Ugh, you can't talk. Ugh. Hold on. Let me get some actual water in here. There we go. Hey, KT, welcome in. How are you? Fierce Lion, how you doing? Sorry. And something in my throat as you came in. Oh, Patreon tutorial is helpful for understanding. It's a massive water. This is my new one. It's even larger than the last one. Ah. It's because with my new diet, I have to drink a crap ton of water. So, that helps me keep track during the day. Hey, Nesta, welcome in. How are ya? I'm excited how well your minis turn out. Thank you. This year I need to get back into it. Also, blood for the blood god. Let's go. How are you today? What would you get back to it with? What mini have we got lined up? Or is there a project we're excited for? I appreciate that. Thank you. How are you apart from the frog in your throat? I'm pretty good. It's just a work day today, so it's going all right. Getting our Techmarine together. Some YouTube stuff to put together later. I'm trying to do 4 more incinerators, 1 at a time. Try and improve each time. That's a good way to do it. It'll be cool to see where you're at like the end of the unit. What you've kind of picked up along the way. You change any techniques or anything. That'd be cool. Still working on the Black Legion box. Okay, sorry, last year. Life happened. Abandoned hobbies for mental health. I understand that. Glad things are better now. That we're thinking about getting back to it. Serious stream, I found out the guy in the box was wrong. That's right. I wasn't entirely stupid for not being able to figure it out. Yeah, those instructions are awful. Just awful. I remember that now. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't help if you're already frustrated by other things. Definitely not a good way to hop in. On road trips. In Switzerland, they have these really nice food, gas, snack places around the freeway. Since there's a law that has all the bus drivers driving minors having to take a 15-minute break every 2 hours. Everyone else appreciates? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And now everyone else gets to, yeah, have the nice places. Trying to get work done so I can get hobbying. Let's go. I hope work goes well for everyone today. What is this music? This is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. I'm just playing it off Spotify. It's chills up, yep. It's nice. Basically what I did is I made my own playlist of like a few of the albums that are kind of go well together. So that's what I've got planned. You gonna drink coffee? Let's go. Enjoy coffee. Flying to Vegas the 1st of March for painting masterclass. Fun. I mean, Vegas and class. That's pretty cool. I wanted to warn you before I start typing a mile a minute. All good. You gave me some things to think about. Yeah, yesterday, not tomorrow. my little brain can't keep up here. I made a playlist of music from movies and shows. Ended up being 90% from Lord of the Rings. That's fair. I mean, the work's already done for you, right? It's all together. It's already cozy. You might want to mute me. All good. I mean, the result of it is I thought of it, and then I stuck to my guns anyway, so. You need more Nespresso pods? That's always the worst, is when you realize you're low. I am trying to keep up with mine, because I use mine with my protein shakes. So I have to make sure I've got enough espresso to dump in there with it. What color's going on the other shoulder? So I believe this stays red, but then the cog will be the kind of what's up here in front. We were trying to figure out the trim, and I haven't quite decided on that yet. In the photo I'm looking at as a reference, they have silver, which I think could look cool. We were thinking maybe that or gold. I just haven't decided yet. So I'm working on everything else until we figure it out. But thank you. It's a really nice little mini. I'm enjoying it. I've painted 1, maybe 2 before. It's a nice mini. I'm kind of running out of other things to work on though, so I might have to make a decision. And a little bit more here to do. I was trying to figure out what color that should be. I feel like it would just match the red, so let's go ahead and highlight those together. We've got the kind of the display thing on his arm. We need to do it. And then yeah, we're getting to shoulders. We'll start basing. He'll be ready to work on with our other ones we've started. The Terminators, the Apothecary. Let's get all that started together for basing. For those doing the January challenge, how are we feeling? I've not started mine yet. That's how mine's going. How's everyone else feeling about it? We are doing heroes and characters. If you'd like to join us, it's in the Discord. I will probably bring on mine next week and bring a little Lucius on. I need to paint this horse as a dapple gray. Experiment with stippling Nuln Oil shade before it's fully dry. No idea what I'm doing really, but it's interesting to try it. That's exactly the way to do it, Fly. That's gonna be pretty. I like the dapple coloring. We got some silver on the arm. Lamb, thanks for lurking. Challenge mini's coming along well enough, I think. Good, good. I think I'll start the challenge this week, just checking my paints and getting stuff out and prep for it. I feel like I'm a bad example this month by not working on mine. But you guys see how quickly I can paint characters, so I think we'll be alright. They're my favorites to paint, so I'm not too worried about it. I feel so-so about mine. I want the model painted, but it's all lit by the flame in his hand. I don't have much experience with OSL. Bit of a brain bender. Those are the best projects, though, out of fire. Kind of challenging yourself to tackle that now, I think is really cool. I'm excited to see as you work through it. Zaren's taking a break from the checkers for a little bit, working on some metallics. I'm sure going cross-eyed on those little checkers. It says, oh yeah, the automation set up so when the Roomba starts, it turns the light on so the little camera can see. And then hopefully I should reset them back to what they were after. That's so fancy. I love that. Love that. Super duper fancy. Is there a place to get the prompt? It is in our Discord. Yep, it is all through our Discord, so I'll throw that in the chat in case anyone wants to join. Once you're in there, it'll just say January challenge on the left there. All of the details. It's in a pinned message, so make sure to go to the pinned. Basically, you'll need a before photo before you dive in, and then an after photo at the end is the TLDR. But all of the details are in there. We will be doing another showcase like we're doing for December. So we'll have another YouTube recap at the end. Trying to think if there's anything else I would tell you right off the bat. I think that's it. I'm tempted to join, but I think it'd be better for my goal if I kept going with the normal unit stuff I already have. Plus, I'm not sure I could actually finish in time, since I'd have to get the mini first. Yeah, we'll be doing more of them, too, so don't feel like you have to... You have to jump in. There will be more. The next one I think we are doing is a squad. I think that makes the most sense next. So... It's probably what we will do. We'll probably ask chat one day, but... I feel like squad just makes the most sense next. We have a leader. They need someone to lead. So, like, a small squad. Not like a full kill team, but... Because I'm becoming a gigantic home automation nerd. Yeah, you're not gonna have to, like, lift a finger here at one point. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The Space Marines is my first 75. Oh, all I have other than Space Marines, my first 75 mil that I'm scared of. Best advice is just dive on in. Dive on in. Does that include partially finished Harlequin troops and Blood Bowl teams? It would. Absolutely. Mouse bait! The Sting's timing is weird. Thank you so much for that sub. For 65 months of support. What you up to today? Thank you, thank you. A leader doesn't need a squad. A leader needs an army. Alright, JPIC. You have to paint an entire army next month. I hope you're ready. I'm so glad you volunteered to paint a whole army for us. Deal. C Decker, hello. How you doing? Everybody says, I really should get a single Death Shroud bodyguard. There's something I've always wanted to paint, but I don't want to buy a full kit. They are really cool. I was trying to think if there's an easier way to get one. I'm not coming up with anything, though. Anyway, Jerry, goal of doing a single model for my combat patrol box. Just get toes wet. Let's go. I told Bat Rat I had to finish my Black Orcs before I would build the Necromantic Horrors. Yeah, don't let Bat Rat influence you. Bat Rat's got so many different projects. Keep on keeping on, butts. That's my advice. Those other teams can wait. Keep on keeping on. Hey, Defrostover, welcome in. Just finished painting a Black Templar Crusader squad. I'm in the final stages of painting my Blade Brethren. Very nice. Welcome in. The Templars got so many cool stuff with their update. So many cool kits. Sorry, I'm fighting this cable. Guess if I get partially finished in the month, it's still better than where it's at now. Yeah. Yeah, even if it doesn't work for, like, our challenge specifically. Dive on in. I find the larger pieces like that are so good for learning. I've got a couple that I need to get back to that I had started and I just butterflied away from. I work on too many things at once. I could in theory just buy Typhus. He's pretty close. Typhus is a really cool mini. If you're looking for something like that, I can recommend Typhus. He's a cool piece. I suppose I was trying to wake up after not sleeping, and finally sleeping just in time to go to work. I hate that. You finally get to sleep right before the alarm. However, I'm very happy with my orc skin I did while I was not sleeping. Well, come on in. Yeah, those nights are frustrating. Let's see. Life is great. I just deployed to fix a ticket I can't find, so I can't write into the ticket that I fixed it or check if I was supposed to deploy it. Great. Fun. Sorry. Thinking on the shoulder. I think I'm gonna go silver just because we have so much yellow, and I'm afraid to do a lot of gold. So it's just more yellow. Let's try the silver and see what we think. I think I especially want to try the silver on the Imperial Fists side and see what we think. Let's do that before we go too far. And if we like it, then we'll keep going with it. I think I like that. Now I need to shower much more than the workout after this morning. You're just stressing and sweating all over the place. Let's see, I'm doing a grimy, grimdark type of thing with my dudes. It appeals to me more than the sponge paint, rust and dirt. The grimdark's got... I'll be honest. Sometimes I'm a little biased against it because people will just kind of slap stuff on. Be like, grimdark! The grimdark's got a lot of really cool techniques and things to, like, have that style come to life. And it's really cool to see. I hope you're enjoying it. Because there's actually a lot that goes into it. Hey, this stress does this to me so instantly. It's, I know you guys are talking about a little bit for, like, programming stuff. I used to have that with a report. As soon as you get the, like, a number's not right and your stomach just drops. And it's not a good feeling for sure. Yeah, when it's done well, it's fine. It's 50 Shades of Mud. Grimdark's really not great. I think the... How do I put this? The different label, I think. Game and mini... Oh! Grimdork. That's my thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm mini painting from scale modeling. Ah, rusty cars and tanks. I'm not great at it, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, that's a cool way to bring all those skills over to Warhammer. I bet they have, yeah, a lot of that to work through. It's fun seeing what, like, transfers over from working on things like, I'm super grim dorky, there we go. Seeing what kind of skills, because we did some gunpla building and bringing some of their techniques over to Warhammer and some of the tools that they use. So yeah, coming from like scale modeling, what you can bring over from that's really cool. A lot of it's very similar, but sometimes they have some better like best practice type stuff. Yeah, I like the silver. That's cool. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Have we seen Tainted Grail King Arthur 75 now? I might have to look for that one. I don't think I know that one off the top of my head. Funny to see what transfers and when. Yeah. I think a lot of things transfer over pretty easily. Be anything you haven't seen there. Especially with how many like tanks and stuff are in 40k and Warhammer. So easy skills to pull over. I love Gunbow for the crisp lines and the panel lining, yes. With their building, like I now use the sanding sticks and things that they use more often. They've got their panel liners. There's a lot of cool tools you can bring over from Gunpla building. That I probably wouldn't use if I hadn't seen the Gunpla crowd using them. Oh, Bender says bye-bye again. Uh-oh. We continue the fight, says Panda. Sorry, it's a pain today. Here we go. Yeah, I like the silver. That's cool. Cool, we'll keep it. Hopefully Live Menace also likes it. I think it looks pretty neat. I'll set that off a bit. Okay. I think the shoulder is an exact match, but I'm gonna double check. To the chest here. If my phone will open. Looks like it is, yeah. Easy. Let's see, I'm working on 2 impulsors right now. One's gonna be beat up and the other crispy and new. That'll be fun. Just the difference between those two. Let's see, primed it now, so I made some kind of progress. Maybe Zenith will next. I could have sworn I resubbed. I think you did. Yeah, you did. Is it coming up again? Is Twitch being Twitch? You sure did. I remember thinking. Thank you again. Fresh work is super neat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Twitch is being weird. Twitch is being Twitch. But thank you for the support, just in case. What taunt did I do for the wolves? I did the Gladiator. I think it was the Valiant. Yes. I did the Valiant. I enjoyed that little tank. Would recommend. If anyone's thinking about grabbing one. Oh, he's got one on his back too. It's covering these little things. Ooh. Get this one before I forget. I like the size comparison of the Primaris tanks to the old tanks. We were doing the Dreadnoughts yesterday, just the scale creep and how crazy it is. Or the new Ballistas and the Brutalis. Compared to the very old Dreads. It's silly next to each other. I think I have it back here. I throw my brush around. So here is the Ballistas we were working on. And then here's an old Dreadnought. It's so silly. Look how cute they are. I've got little Bjorn for my Space Wolves I need to paint, and it's just... so squatty and tiny. Just adorable. But yeah, looking at some of the old tanks, the old dreads, it's just funny at this point. Exactly. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Big that energy. Like a child, yep. I'd like to paint up some repulsor tanks too, but that's going to be after I finish the 100 other things I want to do in my free time. I feel that. We just need more hours in the day, and then we can get to all of them. Hey, TSBO Gaming, thank you so much. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We're working on this Techmarine today, but it is part of a larger Imperial Fist force. So the Dreadnought I just had is part of the same army. We're also working on some Terminators, an Apothecary, just a whole bunch of different Primaris units for this army. What are you up to, and what are you working on? Yeah, baby Bjorn, he's so cute. Small but mighty. He's just a cutie pie. Mini painting is a hobby of coming up with like ideas 5 times faster than you can execute them. Yeah. Should convert a big dread to Bjorn. Trying to think which one I would do for him. I guess it would be the... I don't remember what his loadout is. The Brutalis could be a good option for it. As soon as I do, they'll give us a new one. They'll just be like, he got upgraded. He decided to move over to this now. As soon as I do, we'll get a new one. Alright. What else have we got left? We've got some lenses and things up here. I guess we can go ahead and... I actually didn't get the silver all the way in there. Rebray, hello! How are you? If you're boring, stop picking on my granddad. Poor little Bjord. He's so cute, though. Every time I get him out of the, like, the storage foam I've got them in, just like, oh, little cutie pie. So small. And so he lives in Imperial Fists, trying to get going. Ah, fantasy. Averland army, very nice. Were you able to pick up everything you wanted to get? Asklab, thank you for the lurk. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out today. It's been part of the work day with us. I'll do some stream announcements here. No stream tomorrow. I'm going to take another YouTube day because I've found that to be very helpful. I'm going to take a dedicated recording, editing, social media day tomorrow. Which means our next stream will be Sunday. I'm not sure what we'll have. It'll be a surprise. But yeah, no stream tomorrow, so I can take a YouTube day. Some more stuff settled for that. Get our repaint started. Finish editing the Seraphon video. All my good stuff. I know, it does seem far away, but like... I was thinking about that. I don't really want to change the rest of the schedule. Because it's so much easier to say Sunday through Tuesday. Let's stream. Instead of, well, it's Sunday, and then it's Wednesday, and then it's... For now, we'll do this and see where it goes. Let's say about some... Oh, Highland miniatures. Okay, printing an army now, so I just gotta paint it. Gotcha. Very cool. Welcome on in. I was tempted. I actually did the Not Bretonia from Lost Kingdom miniatures. And I was tempted to print some of that out finally, because I haven't printed any. We had tried a while back, but I think we had tried the ones that weren't supported. Like they didn't come pre-supported. And we were still pretty new, so we hadn't done a lot of that ourselves. So when that didn't go super great, I kind of gave up. I think now is the time to go back and try it again. Box dress were explained to be for boarding actions in Zone Mortalis as a retro lorefit. How would you bring them back into Horus Heresy? How would you bring box strats back? Well, isn't Zone Mortalis stuff Heresy? Throw them in with that? Or am I misunderstanding something? Benign the Muslim. Highly Miniatures caught me, though. I think that's the other one someone in chat had recommended, and I hadn't gone to look just because I already have how many files I need to print. But yeah, I think that's been recommended here in chat. I found the ticket! Well done, Norman. Glad you found it. Everything coming up in Millhouse. Let's go. Coming up, Norman. I like they have box rates as a unit. I mean, it sounds like they could if they wanted to. If that was the intent for them. Contemptor can be used? Oh, and Zone Mortalis. I feel like if lore-wise, that's their intent, then. If they wanted to, that would be probably how you do it. The tank and Baby Bjorn. I feel that box dredge should be available in Horus Heresy. I mean, yeah, at this point it would be if the fans put it in. If you house rule something in. I think there's any box dredge in 30. Yeah. I think you guys are talking on different pages again. And develop there in order to make the lore backward compatible. It's the modern equivalent. It's just if they want to add it to the system, I guess would be the answer. Or if they wanted to house rule them in. So until one of those happens, it won't be in there. Okay. I don't know what the equivalent would be in Heresy. I mean, I don't think that there is. I think Avian is... Avian's in a thought experiment, where we are trying to actually put rules to it. I think is the missing link here. Box dreads are easier to make, and that is why contenders are rare and not available. I just missed the boxies. Yeah, you're just waiting to see if they'll do it. I feel like if they've kept them out this long, they're probably not going to put them in. But I'm not invested one way or another, so. I just want Bjorn to have a cooler box, that's all. He's such a badass and he's in this tiny little dreadnought. That's all for me. I don't even know what is this word. I think Mousebait's trying to give you a solution when there's not a solution there. Other than waiting. He was a meanie and got a small forever box. He's so cool. Get a bigger box. Alright, let's go ahead and get the base back to black just to get a good idea for our highlights and stuff. We have like one more thing I can do on the other shoulder, but then it's probably time for me to let him sit for a little bit. Go get some lunch, and I'll start to get him ready with the rest of the boys here. You don't know who he is, he's just memeing. Bjorn is he's in a dreadnought for the Space Wolves. He has been around since the Heresy time, so he's one of, like, the oldest characters within 40k. And he's just this badass that only gets called out for the Space Wolves when things are really going bad. It's gotta be real bad news to get Bjorn out. But he is stuck in old boxy dread form, so... So every time I get him out next to my Primaris stuff, it feels a little silly. Old man yells at chaos, yeah, exactly. But he's badass. He's in the old boxy dreadnought. You know a lot about lore? Space Wolves I do okay. Outside of that, not so much, nah. I tend to kind of stick to my army as far as learning some of it. But no. Compared to people in chat, I do not. I don't know anything. My chapters I do okay in. Yeah. Did Dreadnoughts ever get, like, retrofitted? Move the Forever box to a new mech? Lore-wise, I don't think so. I feel like if they were to do it, kind of like a pull-up Primaris Rubicon situation, like, Bjorn would be a candidate for it, for sure. But no, I don't think that has been actually done. They're so integrated, it's not like the big Titans can only... the pilot can't leave, yeah. That kind of is their body, so to say. Bjorn candidate? Yeah, he's the one that GW kills. Crossing the Rubicon's supposed to be this very dangerous thing, but everyone's made it so far. And then it'll be Bjorn, and then we finally lose someone. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Yeah, Dante sees it happen. Why not me? Poor dude just wants a nap. I don't like you want to do that. Primaris Dread's supposed to be like the intern, like cheap battery. Maybe the firstborn would like that. Finally my pain will end. Yeah, put Dante in. Let the poor man rest. Alright, chat. I know it's a little early, but, like, we're kind of at that point. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can work on here. Because the base needs to dry before I do a whole lot more. No. Sadie's losing her mind, which is also making me want to wrap up. We're kind of at that point. I got a couple more cables and things I can do, but... Thank you for the stream and listening to my stream of consciousness. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. For spending part of your Tuesday with us. Reminder, we will have the December challenge video up tomorrow. So no stream, but YouTube video. So hopefully that's a little bit of a trade-off at least. I know it's not a full stream, but can check that out tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm just at a good wrap-up point. Anything new we start is gonna be a bigger project, so I think we'll just end here. So let me do a little recap of our Imperial Fists so far. Here is our Techmarine that we got started today. I will be finishing him up along with the Apothecary. So I've got a few more details to do for him, and then he'll be ready for basing. We've also got the Terminators. That got a few more details again for them. So I've got some highlights. I've got the little crux to finish up for them. That's not quite done yet. And then basing. And then we've got our Dreadnoughts that are kind of in that same boat. We've got like little things that I haven't quite finished from when they're on stream with us, and then we can get basing started and get them finished up. Or ready for decals at least. So that's what I've got. So yeah, YouTube video tomorrow, no stream tomorrow. If you want to come hang out in between streams, we are in our Discord. So you can come join us there. That's open to everybody. I am also, here is that YouTube if you want to check out the video tomorrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, go check all that out. And then socials. I am on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So you want to see all the other stuff I'm working on, you can check that out for updates and things like that. It is the December challenge, yeah. Which I do have to apologize. I think for those who submitted more than one model, I didn't count both models. So our count is off, but they're in there. So I realized that after I kind of wrapped everything up. But that will be up tomorrow. So yeah, let me take a look, see who's online, see if we can raid. Otherwise, I'll let you guys know in the chat. Thank you so much for the support, for coming hang out today. Love you guys, and I will see you on Sunday or on YouTube tomorrow. Bye-bye.